Na-record mo. Start na. Good morning, class.
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
How's your day? How's your day, class?
We're fine, sir.
Great. That's good to hear, class. So before we start our day, let us pray first. Mr. Pincel, can you lead the prayer? Calling the attention of Mr. Pincel or anyone from the class who will volunteer to lead the prayer. Mr. J. Art. Hello?
Sir, I'm here na po.
So you can now start.
Okay. So let's go ahead into the presence of our Lord. Lord, thank you for this day that we are gathered in meeting, especially for the demonstration of Sir Venri. Guide him throughout the lesson for us to learn. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Thank you, Mr. Pincel. For our class, so here our friendly reminders. So first one, mute the microphone while listening to the teacher. Then unmute if you are about to start or talk. The second one, raise hand and use the chat box if you want to communicate with the teacher. And number three, prepare yourself for cold calls. So cold calls means random calls. And lastly, report to your teacher if you suddenly experience technical problems. So that's all for our class reminders. Miss Secretary, Jessica, please check the attendance. Is there any absentees for this meeting?
Morning, sir. There are no absence for today, sir.
Very good, class. Please give a heart reaction. You have a complete attendance and give a virtual claps for yourselves. And now, who among you here can recall about our last topic? So what is our last topic all about? Anyone who will volunteer? Anyone from the class? What is our last topic? Hello?
Sir.
Miss Gonzalez, what is our last topic?
Cleaning kitchen tools, sir.
Okay, so can we give one example of kitchen tools and its purpose? Miss Gonzalez?
Sir.
Oh, Miss Rocaberte, are you reciting? Is that Miss Rocaberte? Can you cite one cleaning kitchen tools and its purpose? Miss Apales, what is that?
Sir,
Cite one. Yes.
okay, sir. Site 1, cleaning kitchen tools and its purpose. Sir, dish drainer, sir.
Dish drainer. So
Sir,
what is the purpose?
dish
What is the
drainer, sir, it is used as a cabinet for the clean dishes.
Very good. So why we need to be familiar with different types of tools that used to clean the kitchen? You can also answer, Miss Apales.
Sir,
Yes.
it is important because if you are familiar with the cleaning tools, you can select the right tool for the right job.
Very well said. So I guess you've studied and listened well about we discussed yesterday. And today we will have a new lesson to tackle. So before we go deeper in our discussion, let us have first our activity. So here, so our activity for today is entitled Who's Ad? So can you read the mechanics? Anyone who can volunteer to read? Anyone from the class? Miss Jessica, you are raising your hand.
Yes, sir.
You can speak now.
The teacher will present images of actors that serve as the signature personnel in the commercial. Sir, lahat po ba?
Yes, yes.
The students will guess the product or brand based on the picture presented. After the video activity, the teacher will select students to answer the following guide questions. What is your idea with the guest product that has been presented?
Okay, so I will present the picture here in our next slide. So who is in the picture number one? At the top portion, who is in the picture of number one? He is
Luis Manzano, sir.
Luis Manzano, correct. So Luis Manzano is well known in the commercial of
Tide, sir.
Tide,
Sizer.
sir.
Very good, very good. Very good class. So second one, we have
Main Mendoza, sir.
Sir, Main Mendoza,
Mendoza.
sir.
Correct, correct, correct. You are correct. You are all correct,
Mendoza.
class. And she is well known in the commercial for
Sir,
Zone
Zonrock, sir.
Zonrock,
Don
sir.
Rocks. Very good. In the third picture, who is that?
Michael V, sir.
Michael V.
Sir Michael V, sir.
Is Apales. So he is well known in the commercial of
Joy, sir. Joy.
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 Correct. And lastly, you are confused with this. Lastly, who is this person? Who are these personal class? Are you familiar with this grandmother and her two lumen twins? Okay. So they are well known in the commercial for what commercial?
Surf, sir.
Surf,
Surf.
sir.
Very good. Surf is the correct answer. So Tide, Zonrock, Surf, and Joy are belong to chemicals that are designed for cleaning. So this has something to do with our topic for today. So before we discuss we will continue our discussion. Here are the objectives that need to accomplish in this lesson. So kindly read. Anyone from the class? Miss Jessica Gonzalez, kindly read.
Objectives that needs to accomplish in the lesson is to identify the different types of cleaning compounds and its uses. Next is to arrange the correct order on cleaning dishes properly. And last is to value the importance of cleaning chemicals.
Very good. Thank you, Ms. Gonzalez. And today we are going to talk about our topic, chemical compounds and its uses. So I hope you maintain your interest in our lesson because I will give a short quiz after the discussion. So I will clear with that, class.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Yes, sir.
before we discuss about its types, let us define first what is cleaning all about. So kindly read anyone who will volunteer to read. You may raise your hand if you are. Okay, so Mr. Romasanta, can you read what is the definition of cleaning?
Cleaning. Cleaning. Cleaning is the process of removing food and other types of soil from a surface, such as dish, glass, or cutting board. Cleaning is done with a cleaning agent that removes food, soil, or other substances. The right cleaning agent must be selected because not all cleaning agents can be used on food contact surfaces.
And lastly, okay, so I'll be the one who will read. The right cleaning agent must be selected because not all clean agents can be used in food contact surfaces. So thank you, Mr. Roma Santa. So class, listen. A clean kitchen is a mandatory for a healthy environment. So the kitchen is where people prepare and cook their food. So we must obtain its cleanliness. So remember, class, whether you are at home or in a restaurant, it is always important to keep a high levels of cleanliness in the kitchen. So take note also that kitchen is the room that is the most prone to the growth and development of disease-causing bacteria and pests. So don't forget about that class, okay? Did you get it?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay, now we will move on to another category. So these are the types of cleaning compounds. Who can read the detergent? Mr. Raymond Ferrer, can you read?
Detergents. These are cleaning agents, solvents, or any substance used to wash tableware, surfaces, and equipment. Example are soap, soap powders, cleaners, acids, volatile solvents, and abrasives.
Thank you, Mr. Ferrer. So additional class, detergent is a substance that used for cleaning. So detergent is similar to soap, okay, so based on the example here, but is stronger and dissolves more completely in the water. So detergents are special, powerful cleansers that can break up dirt, oils, grease in clothes and on our dishes. So based on our activity a while ago, surf belongs to the not only surf but including tide. So tide and surf belongs to this category. So did you understand, class?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Now we will move on to the next category, the solvent cleaners. You can read. You may raise your hand if you want to volunteer. Mr. Romasanta, can you read the solvent cleaners? Thank you.
Solvent cleaners. These are commonly referred to as degreasers used on surfaces where grease has burned on. Ovens and grills are examples of areas that need frequent degreasing. These products are alkaline based and are formulated to dissolve grease.
Very good, Mr. Masanta. So class, solvent cleaners can also be called as degreasers. And solvent cleaners also is used to remove grease from surfaces such as oven tops, counters, and grill backsplashes. So it is best to use to dissolve the residue. So when we say residue, again, it is the nanikit na pagkain. Okay? And grease that are hardly stick in our ovens and grills. So did you get it?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Thank you
sir.
for the response. And now we will move on to our third category, the acid cleaners. So kindly read. Please raise your hand, your virtual hand rather, and you will be acknowledged. Anyone from the class? Mr. Fernandez, can you read the acid cleaners?
Acid cleaners used periodically in removing minerals, deposits, and other soils that detergents cannot eliminate, such as scale in washing machines and steam tables. Lime buildup on dishwashing machines and rust on shelving. Example, phosphoric acid and nitric acid, and etc.
Very good, Mr. Fernandez. So class, acid cleaners are generally used to remove mineral deposits. So when we say mineral deposits, these are the rusty bluish green texture that sticks on our faucets, sinks, and steel gutters. So here is the example. Can you see class? The faucet? Okay, so here is the example. So again, class, as a cleaners, it is useful for descaling dishwashers or removing rust from restroom facilities. Did you get it, class?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Thank you for the response. And now we will move on to abrasives. Can you read anyone from the class? Mr. De La Cruz, can you read abrasives?
Reason. These are generally used to remove heavy accumulation of soil that are difficult to remove with detergents, solvent, and acid. This product must be carefully used to avoid damage to the surface being cleaned.
Very good, Mr. De La Cruz. So essentially, class, an abrasive cleaner is designed to remove heavy duty dirt in small areas in our kitchen. So they come as either powder or liquid as well. So also an abrasive cleaner class is can give you an extra muscle to remove hard dirt and stains in our kitchen cloths. Okay, so can you so here is the example of an abrasive. So in the bottom portion of this picture, so this person is using an abrasive. Okay, can you see it, class? So this person is using an abrasive together with a brush, I guess it is brush, to clean the kitchen tiles and its lining. So did you understand, class?
Yes, sir.
Thank you for the response. And now we will move on to other chemicals that is used for cleaning and sanitizing kitchen equipment and utensils. So in our first category, we have ammonia. It is used to breaking down household grime and or stain from animal fats or vegetable oils such as cooking grease and wine stains. So ammonia class is a type of cleaning agents that is flexible. So we can say flexible because ammonia can be used in different ways of cleaning. So in related with kitchen, ammonia is considered as degreasers and can remove stain as well. So as you can see here is the example. The man is using an abrasive spray, I guess, to remove the food stain marks that sticks with his kitchen walls. So did you understand, class, the purpose of ammonia? Hello, everyone. I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So did you understand? I guess you are suffering from a poor internet connection, but you answered it yes. So we will move on now to other type. Here, the dishwashing liquid. So dishwashing liquid, it is used primarily for removing food from used dishes and tableware. So I guess you are very familiar with this product because dishwashing liquid is the most basic cleaning agent that is used in our home. So based on our activity a while ago, Joy belongs into this category. So can you give an example brands of dishwashing class? You can comment also down here in the comment section. Um, can you give example, anyone? Example brands of dishwashing liquid. So anyone who can recite? Mr. Raymond Ferrer, can you give an example brand of dishwashing liquid?
Unrox, sir. Unrox.
Unrocks, very good. We will have we have here action, right? Here in this picture, and joy also. So now let's move on to another category. Did you before we proceed, did you understand what is dishwashing liquid, class? Give
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. And now we will move on to our next category. Can we read the disinfectant? Anyone who can read the disinfectant and sanitizers? Please raise your hand. Okay, Mr. Raymond Ferrer, please read the disinfectant and sanitizers also.
Disinfectant. Disinfectants kill bacteria. They should be used on a visibly clean surface. They do not work effectively if the surface is covered in grease or visible dirt. It is important that you follow the specified contact times for the products to be effective. Chlorine, it is used to disinfect water and is part of the sanitation process for sewage and industrial waste. During the production of paper and cloth, chlorine is used as a bleaching agent. It is also used in cleaning products, including household bleach, which is chlorine dissolved in water. And lastly, the sanitizers. Sanitizers can be used to clean and disinfect as part of two-stage approach. First, use the sanitizer to clean the surface, and this will remove any dirt, food, or grease.
Very good, Mr. Ferrer, for reading. Class, disinfectant and sanitizers are part of two sanitizing approach. So based on this presentation. So they are responsible for eliminating bacteria and viruses that is not visible in a clean surface. So in related with humans, we are not just satisfied with washing our hands with our soap, right? So we use also hand sanitizers and alcohols to ensure that our hands are bacteria free and be protected from COVID-19. So that's the end of our lesson. Any question about our topic, Les?
None, sir.
Okay, if none, let's proceed now in our first activity. So, can you read? Anyone? Mr. Tirao, can you read the mechanics for our activity, the how do you wash?
The teacher will present jumbled pictures and words regarding the steps on how to clean the dishes. The students will arrange it in chronological order.
Okay. So in answering our activity, you can comment down also your answers in our comment section. So before we start our activity, don't forget to take care always to avoid injuries in conducting our activities. So here is dry, rinse, prepare, wash, fill, and dry. Please arrange it properly into its chronological order. So you can begin now. I will give you at least 3 minutes to 2 minutes to answer the jumbled words. Okay, so let me see your answers here. Okay, so mostly of you class got the correct answer. So very good class. Give a round of applause for yourselves. So based on your answer here, since you got the correct answer, here is the steps or the correct steps on how to wash dishes by hands. Okay, so first one is what? Prepare. So prepare it. In prepare, we will scrape off the food. So based on the picture here, the first picture, you will scrape off the food, and now we will undergo to fill. Fill is get some. It stated that get some clean, hot, and soapy water. So fill is ibababad. Okay? Ibababad mo yung mga dishes po natin. So after that, we will now wash, okay? So scrub them under the water. So we will clean the or our dishes. And now after the wash, we will now rinse, okay? So rinse in Tagalog banlaw. Wash all the remaining, okay? And lastly, we have dry. So in dry, we will just air dry or towel dry the clean dishes. So very good class for participation, but for participating our activity. And now we will have another activity here. See, okay, so this activity is entitled "Can you recall?" So can you read the mechanics, anyone from the class? Please raise your hand. Hello, everyone. Okay, so Arjel Tirao, can you read the mechanics or can you recall?
Can you recall? The teacher will present some pictures of the different types of cleaning chemicals in the kitchen. Second is the teacher will select students to recognize the picture and give its function. And lastly, after the activity, the teacher will select students to answer the following guide questions.
Okay. So I present some pictures and you will identify, okay? So you will start. What is in the first picture? So obviously,
Receive
this
cleaners.
abrasive cleaners, correct. So it is used to clean or remove those grease and stuck on food on ovens and grills. Very good. So in our second picture, beside the abrasive cleaner, we have
Liquid.
okay, dishwashing liquid. Very good, um, Mr. Danjo. And in our third picture, we have
Detergent, sir.
very good. It is detergent, and it is used to wash our cloth and dishes also. And lastly, we have what is the fourth picture? So based on its name, it is what class? What is in the fourth picture? Anyone? Hello? So our fourth picture is an acid cleaner. So based on its picture also, it is an acid cleaner. That it is used to clean the or remove those mineral deposits. Okay. So now, since you are very familiar with these pictures of types of cleaning compounds, we will now um, answer these guide questions. So number one, how important are the chemicals in cleaning the kitchen? Who can answer number 1?
Sir,
Okay, Miss Kimberly, can you answer number 1 question?
sir, in number one question, how important are the chemicals in cleaning the kitchen? So, sir, in my opinion, sir, chemicals are um, additives in cleaning process to ensure that kitchen is hygienic, sir.
Very good, Miss who is the Miss Apales? Miss Apales. Okay. I will just um fixing my presentation here. Just give me a minute. Okay. So very good, Miss Apales. So additionally, class, these chemicals help to improve the efficiency of cleaning our kitchen. So that's all. Okay. So number 2, who can answer? Any volunteer? Please raise your hand.
Sir,
Mr. Ferrer, kindly answer the number 2 question.
number 2, in your experience, what is the most convenient chemical that you use in cleaning? Sir, this washing liquid like Joy, besides of being cheap, it is more often used to clean our dishes or plates.
Very good, Mr. Ferrer. Very well said. Okay, so thank you for your participation. I guess you are now fully prepared to answer our quiz, I guess. So let's move on. So here is your quiz now. So I will be the one who will read the instruction. So this is via Microsoft Teams, okay? So the test will be delivered through MS Teams via assignment. Okay, so this 20-minute quiz will start exactly at 3:53 in the afternoon, and it will close at 4 4:20 or 4:10. Okay, 4:10 p.m. Okay, so reminder class, cheating is prohibited, okay? Are we clear with that?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So you can start now.
Yes, sir.
Are you done? Time's up. Are you done, class?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you for your response. So for your assignment, here is the instruction. Search about types of knives and give its uses. So did you enjoy our class, class? So did you enjoy our class?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So please give me a heart button here. So before we left our MS Teams, please open your camera. You will have a photo documentation. So in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Thank you, everyone. So I hope tomorrow bring the same energy again, okay? So let's call it a day. Class dismiss.
Thank you, sir. Goodbye po.
Thank you, goodbye.
Bye, sir.